That's Real SHA is for entertainment purposes only. Opinions are our own. Jokes are jokes. And stories are shared with respect. If you're easily offended, pull up a chair, sit on the floor, and relax.
James crack a joke, got us laughing like fools. Tammy talk the truth, breaking all the rules. Just important whiskey, gold and strong. Chef K in the kitchen, gone all night long. We are lights out, turn that pot on, that's real shot. It's up, that's how we roll. Laughing, sipping, stirring that soul. Hurricane, where we all cheer. That's real shot, let the good times spin. YouTube, Facebook now, open to let's go. James cracking jokes, can't hold it in. Tanny shining bright with that Cajun grin. Just a lifting spirits, one pour at a time. Shut your southern love, that's flavor divine. Real life, say hey in the chat, pull up a chest. All the glory that's real shot, we serve. That's how we roll. Laughing, sipping, stirring that soul. Hey, we all family. That's real shot, we alive. You see, clapping hands, stomping boots, sing too. That's the Trinity. Bless this house and this unity. Raise your glass eyes and let the music play. Dance real sharp, we alive today. Dance real sharp, we should. Dance the way we roll. Laughing, sipping, stirring that soul. Anarchy and our family. Dance real sharp, we alive. You see, dance real sharp, we alive. Dance real sharp, we alive. Junkies, we family shop. Roll up a chair, sit on Facebook, YouTube, number 2, let's go.
Because you're hey,
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Tuesday night of That's Real SHA.
what's happening, peoples?
Justin's on his way. He got lost. He's outside walking around in circles like, which way did my bottle go? Which way did it go?
I had to go poop outside.
You
Look,
can
just
hear
for
me,
reference, Justin's the only one pooping outside.
right? We got nothing, no results, but don't give up. Try adding more details to your search. That's what my thing says about looking for it. I give up.
You give up?
Yes,
What's
I
Tammy
quit.
looking for?
Hope.
Oh,
Tam is looking for hope. I don't think she's gonna find it though, y'all.
Ah, we got 11 people in already.
That's right. That's because we're popular.
Yeah. So, guys, go ahead and start tagging all your friends in. I want to see this thing hit up to 30 people.
What if they only got 3 friends?
Then, well,
Then tag those 3.
so if 11 people have 3 friends, that would be 30,
Yeah.
right?
I mean,
I don't know. That's where I normally find it at in my groups. I think.
Who's in your groups?
he's lost.
Who's lost?
You're lost?
I'm lost.
Where are you
can't
lost?
find it.
Why?
I don't
You
know
go
why.
to Facebook and you hit the search bar at the top and you type in DATS, DATS, REALSHA.
It's not coming up.
Well, that's what she said.
MG.
MG,
There's Miss
MG,
B.
MG.
Hey, Miss B.
Miss B.
Miss B's on a completely different show.
Where
Oh.
you see Miss B at?
They're live on Facebook.
No, she's on TikTok right now. She's not live on Facebook.
There we go.
She's like, well, it was a video of Miss B. I don't know
it
if
was
it's
just a
alive or
video.
not.
So, she video of Miss B.
Hey, Priscilla.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, Worm. Maybe y'all used to that in Evangeline, but not around here. Y'all better keep that to yourself.
We are in Evangeline.
Let me turn my phone down because they gonna be fussing at me about that too.
Hey, Tammy,
Hey, Tammy.
Is
can,
this-
can you turn your phone
Can
down?
you turn your phone
is
down?
it?
We're just happy she found us.
Yeah.
We're not lost. We know exactly
she
where
knows
we're at.
now.
There we go.
Oh, my goodness. What's
I
up, Priscilla?
said-
Glad to see that you're back from the land of unknown.
Yeah. We gave away your top secret last week. Sorry.
Tammy didn't use it, so it's
What?
all good.
What, our top secret mission that she was on?
Well,
We accidentally. Well, I exposed. Sorry.
that was after many, many pours.
Yes.
I'm not sure anybody really thought he knew what he was talking about to begin with, but that's okay. What's
Hey,
up, Caillou?
How you spent the day with us again today?
Yeah.
Oh,
he did.
yeah? What he was doing over there?
The fire extinguisher, the fire thingy, it was messed up.
So the fire.
The fire thing he was
sup-
messed up?
The
Not
fire
the-
suppression system.
Yeah, something with the
Help him,
pressure
Lord.
system.
The pressure
Something with the
system.
water, the sprinklers, something
There
with
you
the
go.
sprinklers, the pipe and the thingy.
Help him, Lord. Help him.
But I didn't have that
Damn.
many pores.
You don't need any more.
This is my first one and only
It's the
did
last
like
one.
In the background, I think y'all hear old Mickles.
Yeah. He'd be giggling and picking on Tammy there.
That's right. That's right. What's up, Danette?
hey Danette.
And I think Chef K's here too. I'm not
Somewhere.
Here, I'm tagging people. Leave me alone.
Sure. Okay. All
It
right.
takes her a minute to tag.
She got that head down, and she.
You know, you could make those ahead of time and
That's it.
just paste it in.
Yep.
Yeah.
I tried telling him that.
I just hit the @ circle and just click all the names
Oh,
in a row.
the first names. That
Yeah,
popped
yeah.
up.
And after that,
Don't
well,
highlight do that?
Yeah, highlight does
Highlight.
all your. I think it's supposed to do all your friends.
I just-
Tammy's over here shaking all the equipment. I'm not sure what's going on, but
Yeah.
hold on. It's going to be a rough ride.
Highlight.
Worms in the chat. He says, T-Bird, are you still down the road from Evangeline? You must inherit our ways of life,
That's not
including
true.
pooping outside.
No, sir. No, sir, Rebob.
And you look like an outdoor pooper.
Who you?
I mean, I'll pop a squat if I have to.
Not me.
That's back in my stripping days. You never know what people would pay
Oh
for.
Lord, here we go.
Hey, Miss Sharon. Miss Sharon says, I'm watching. Y'all better listen. Y'all better pay attention. And Miss Reed. Hi, Miss Reed.
There ain't nobody but Justin. She gonna whoop.
She'll be watching.
And he likes it. So I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Congratulations, Justin. You're gonna get whooped from Tammy.
Thank you.
I say, what is that noise?
Huh?
Nothing.
Help her, Lord.
She
Have
just
mercy.
confused the hell out of Tammy.
Look, the time has changed,
Oh yeah.
and I have been lost for the last 2 days.
And so everybody has difficulty with this,
I
and
have
I did not
difficulty.
notice until Monday
I
that
can
we had
shock
a
you.
time change.
I've been
Since the time change, I've been trying to catch up.
I woke outside. It's like, God damn, it's dark.
Yeah, I pulled into the driveway at work. Mickey was on the phone, and I was like, "Oh, we must have a few lights out in the parking lot."
A few.
It was dark.
The whole damn sun
And
going.
Mickey's like, "Babe, it is still dark outside." I was like, "Oh, yeah."
Help him,
It was
Lord.
dark.
Yeah.
But I was gonna have to tell him to come,
So CC.
come meet me over there because it was dark. I was scared.
Too scared.
I'd be scared too meeting you in a dark parking lot.
No, that's not why I was scared.
You didn't see a reflection of yourself and got nervous? She looked in that rearview mirror like, oh, what was that?
Mm.
That was Donna.
Damn it.
No,
Yes.
sir.
Hello. Uh-huh.
Oh, you know
Yep.
what? I ain't
Yeah,
even let
yeah.
that
She can't
bother
help
me.
herself. Nope. No, she's not there.
Anyway.
No. She's pretty rude. Like, it's horrible. Yeah.
He's
3
retarded.
o'clock at the bus stop. Oh, yeah.
I'll
It's
be
like a
there.
Medea situation. Oh,
I'll be
Lord.
there.
Meet me at the curb. Take it out.
Look, as long as y'all don't
Bye,
go in that
Donna.
neighbor's next across the road from Justin and them, if you don't go in his yard, y'all are good. But if you do, that man gonna whoop both of y'all.
I know.
I got a question. How you?
Okay, I go.
How you heard that through the headset?
Don't worry about me.
Okay.
I got magic.
Right?
Yeah. Well.
I got ears in places you don't know.
No, I don't know.
Maybe we don't want to know.
Well, don't ask.
Worm said he'll be a referee.
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah. Come on, Worm. Put on your referee clothes and get over here. It's going to be a tables, ladders, and chairs match.
I don't know about all that.
Tammy got a bad back, so I'm not sure who's winning this time.
That's right. Priscilla got the bail money. So Donna, shut up.
We ain't calling no police. You better get Tammy to the hospital when she pulls that back.
I thought last week we are gonna need that bail money. You know, we got banned for 12 hours on Facebook.
For what?
Tammy,
I still don't know.
it was from you.
What did I
Your
do?
face banned
No,
us
you
for
didn't do
12
that.
hours.
I wasn't on it.
Yeah,
You
they
didn't do
said
that.
your face.
Don't tell her that. You make her all paranoid. I don't know what happened. We got banned on Facebook.
Ask
for like
Justin.
12
I don't
hours.
know nothing. He just calls me up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
Man, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
You're like, well, I'm half asleep, but we'll
You
figure
was
it
not
out.
sleeping.
No,
You
I
were
wasn't
not
actually.
sleeping.
I was painting.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you had messaged me first. And
I
I was
probably
like,
sent you a video or something,
yeah, you did.
but I wasn't expecting a return.
Yeah, you did get one because I was up.
Look, whenever y'all send a meme or a video out in the early mornings,
Yeah.
especially when you know Justin turns his phone off at like 8:22,
9 o'clock.
8:22.
Okay, 9 o'clock. But yeah.
Sierra, it ain't no y'all. Justin was toasted. It ain't no y'all.
There's
I don't
somebody.
know.
You
'Cause
didn't
she
drive
was still
home.
buzzing people.
Yeah, she is.
She's trying to get everybody in this show. Y'all know we're live, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, hold on. That's some of my people. You got my people on your list? Linda Baptiste.
Yes.
Oh, that's our cousin.
Your people is their people.
I know.
My
That's
people
what I
is
was
your
saying.
people too. I forgot.
Y'all, I don't know how we're going to make it through tonight
I don't
because
know
this
how
is
I'm
supposed
gonna
to be
make it
like
through
a
the night.
serious conversation.
Correct.
And
So,
I don't think we're there, but that's
Yeah.
okay because we're going to struggle through it.
yeah.
I'm gonna laugh.
I know you will.
All right. You ready to start the monologue?
Well,
Well,
maybe.
Maybe.
Okay.
no, she's looking for her notes now.
I got my notes.
Ooh, don't make Donna call back.
You want another one?
Whoa.
Yeah, okay. Come on, bring it, Donna. All right.
I'm not Donna.
Poor Mickey.
We're gonna pretend.
I don't have.
That's not a good kind of role play you want to play, Mickles. I'm just being real
You
with
gonna
you.
get your ass
Don't
whooped.
do it. You go wake up with Tammy going pure psycho on you.
Anyway, it'll be all right. I'm not gonna go too bad.
Don't press charges that way. Miss Priscilla ain't got to pay nothing.
Hey, we can act like a pressure charges and just get the money.
Yeah, you go.
No, Miss Priscilla, don't listen to them. I might need that money for something serious. Everything is too serious right now. We need some
Yeah.
comedy
Yeah.
relief.
That's true.
Yeah.
Comedy
Show
relief.
show your face on camera.
Before we even start tonight, I'm so glad y'all think that that's funny.
I did.
I did. Okay, did. She's praying over there. Try not
She's
to
probably
laugh.
praying for us. I
She's
want to
praying
say
for
something
you.
real clear. I want to get this straight. This ain't one of those episodes where we laugh our way through it. This one carries weight.
Does it?
Little boy, I will come across this table for you.
I might end up on that list, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know. If I go missing, y'all better point at Tammy.
Y'all go ahead, point at me. It'll be me.
You filthy animal.
Yeah.
Filthy animal.
It's been a while since I was called that. It feels nice again.
You're welcome.
OMG. Because these aren't just headlines. These are women from right here in South Louisiana. Places that look like our roads, families that sound like our families. And sometimes stories like this get pushed aside, not because they don't matter, but because they make people uncomfortable. But around here, we don't run from uncomfortable. We sit with it, we talk about it, and we say their names.
Damn it.
Oh.
I'm about ready to bust some ass. So pull up a chair, sit on the floor, and pass a good time with us. But understand, tonight,
Okay, gotta get serious.
we're speaking with respect, with honesty, and with the kind of truth small towns don't always want to hear. Miss Priscilla's going to get you.
Yeah.
And that's real SHA. That's real SHA.
All right. I guess I'm doing the introductions tonight.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Sha. Before we get into it, let me introduce the crew sitting at the table tonight. First up, Justin. He keeps his conversation moving, asks the questions folks thinking, and making sure we don't drift too far down the bayou. Next, we got James bringing the facts, the timelines, the details that help us understand what's really happening. And of course, Tammy saying what everybody else is scared to say, keeping it honest whenever we're ready or not. And then there's me bringing, and that's right here is That's Real SHA, where real Cajun voices sit down and talk about stories that matter. And you forgot to put Mickey.
What? Go ahead and introduce Mickey.
I'm the silent partner.
Yeah, he's the silent partner and Lady Jane's new best friend.
Right, right.
That's Tammy's controller. He's the one that makes the government calls.
yeah.
Yep, she's at it again. Hold on, don't send in the squat team. I'm gonna try to calm her down.
Before this was a case, it was a pattern, and patterns don't lie.
Yep. So people heard of the Jeff Davis 8.
Mm-mm.
No,
Don't you have a thingy to play?
that is true.
So
So let's do this real quick. We're going to do
Now,
our
a
sponsor.
word from our sponsors.
Yep, and we'll jump right back into it.
All right, guys, before we jump into tonight's conversation, we want to take a moment to recognize our little bit sponsor. We truly appreciate local business that helps That's Real SHA keep going. So let's take a second to hear from our friends, Toy Tech of Acadiana.
Hey, Acadiana. If you drive a Toyota or Lexus, there's a shop right here built just for you. Toyotech of Acadiana. We are 100% locally owned, and our team brings over 50 years of combined dealership experience working exclusively on Toyota and Lexus vehicles. Combined dealership experience working exclusively on Toyota and Lexus vehicles. And thanks to your support, Toyotech of Acadiana was just named one of the best auto service centers in the 2025 Acadiana Choice Awards. Recognized for our high quality need maintenance, diagnostics, hybrid repairs, tires or alignments, we've got the specialized tools and training to keep your vehicle running at its best. You are not just another ticket number, you are family. Come see why more Toyota and Lexus owners are choosing Toyotech of Acadiana. Follow us, stop by, or visit toyotechofacadiana.com today.
Award.
They did? They get
They
another
did.
award?
Yes.
Nice.
They got the what's it called? Hold on, he's bringing it up.
Well, I do want to apologize for that. Apparently, our computer could not handle a video for some reason.
Yeah, we're gonna probably have to drop that to the hard drive.
Yeah.
instead of trying to run it through USB, because you already have a lot of data
I got a
flowing
lot.
through USB.
I got a lot of.
Okay, so they also got Carfax Toyotech 2025 top rated service center.
Hot
Yep.
dog.
There we go. So make sure you go to Toy Tech and get your vehicle
repaired,
serviced, anything in between, and make sure you tell them that's your SHA sent them.
That's right.
Yep.
What's up, Roger?
All right. So people hear Jeff Davis 8 and think right away serial killer, but it didn't start out like that. It started off a little bit quieter than people thought it was.
Well, between 2005 and 2009, around the Jennings, Louisiana area, which is a small rural town, 10,000 people max,
Yeah.
there was multiple bodies that were found in various places, mostly in canals, ditches, and bayous, or off of roads that people didn't travel quite so often.
Yeah.
Most were found accidentally, not through police investigation, but they were all killed.
Yep.
Actually, I'm going to go into a little intro on them.
Yeah.
Miss Loretta Lynn Lewis in 2005. Miss Ernestine Patterson in 2005. Miss Kristen Gary Lopez in 2007. Miss Whitney Du Bois in 2007. Miss Lasonia Muggy Brown in 2008. Miss Crystal Benoit Zeno in 2008, Miss Brittany Gary in 2008, and Miss Nicole Guillory in 2009.
Yeah. So it's basically 8 women in 4 years in the same parish, dumped the same way.
Kind of crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Because at what point does a pattern stop being coincidence and start being something nobody wants to admit or deal with? I mean, if you stop and look at it, even though they've done statewide investigations, they brought in special teams, they've nowhere closer to solving these murders than they did on day one.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and let's be real. If this had happened in a bigger city, you would have think they would have probably put more emphasis on the situation.
Well, to me, if it would happen in a bigger city, they would have been a mayor or a governor or whatever saying, hey, we got to solve this.
Right. Because I mean, at that point, you know, during those years, people were terrified to just go around Jennings.
Yeah, correct.
Especially the outskirts.
Yep.
So why do you think it took so long for people to even start calling this a series?
I don't know. I really thought about this, and it's like, I don't think people took it serious.
I don't think they
at
took
first.
it serious, but I don't think a lot of people really knew anything about it because I really didn't know anything about it until after the fact.
Yes. Yeah. Because
they became more publicly aware after the fact.
After 4 years.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They were considered throwaways.
They were.
Correct.
You know, they were people that people judged.
Yeah.
Most of them was dealing with some form of addiction.
Mm-hmm.
Many of them were sexual workers, and automatically in most people's minds, they are
Throwaway.
Yeah.
In societies, yes.
Yeah. You know, they were considered detestable people.
Yeah.
By almost everyone. You know, on the real.
Oh, I mean, you walk down the road and you see some homeless guy, and you're like, oh, great, here's another homeless guy.
Right.
Or you see, you know, some dude tweaking out on the side of the road. There we
Right.
go.
Oh, I don't want to deal with that. Or I hope he doesn't look at me or speak to me.
We all guilty
you know,
of it.
We all are. You know, it's even along the lines of when you're stopping at a red light and there's homeless folks right there begging for money or wanting to wash your car or your windshield or something like that. We all deal with it, and we all, you know, sometimes turn a blind eye to it.
Well, I think a lot of times too, when people are seeing people like that, they
only see the situation the person's in,
and they're scared to help them,
right? or they don't know how.
or they
You know,
don't know
that's
how.
part of it.
Yeah.
They just don't know how to help someone.
Yep.
Because I mean, it's hard to talk to someone about possibly going seek some help or try to, you know, get through their addictions.
And you look at the graphic, what's going to get the news's attention?
Yeah.
Well, this-
Young white women,
Right.
not colored women, not women of this
Right.
Yeah.
stature.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially at that time period.
You know,
Yeah.
Didn't
And
you
I'm
say
sure a
that
lot of it was just
covered?
tried to be hushed up just so you're not causing a widespread panic at the same time.
Channel 10 did do a special on it.
Yes,
Yes.
they did.
I think they did after the fact,
Yeah, it
though.
was
Yeah.
after.
Not during the investigations, not
I think it was
during.
for one of the anniversaries.
Yeah,
I think it was before the last one was killed.
maybe so.
It might have been, but they a lot of people.
But that
wait.
was still 2008.
Yeah.
You know, this all started in 05.
Right.
Or so say. I mean, in that time period, there was probably 20 other bodies that were found or went missing in that time period that either didn't deemed as part of this series, part of this collection, or, you know, they had some other type of death that didn't matter.
Yeah.
So what's the danger in labeling something isolated too early?
Panic.
Panic.
Panic is, but also getting people aware of their area. You know, just because you're riding down in Jennings doesn't mean you shouldn't be aware of the area. Doesn't mean you should just be ignoring everything that's walking on the side of the road.
I think too, like labeling something too early. I think they recently passed this law that if someone's convicted of it, doesn't mean you need to be posting it and saying this person's convicted of a
Right.
sex offender or
Right.
Robbing a bank.
Well,
you can't do that.
But
no
social
more.
media wasn't as prevalent back then as
Yeah,
it
but
is
until
today.
they are convicted
Correct.
before you.
Yeah, they have to be convicted before you.
Before you can start posting
Posting that.
about it, right? Because I
But
mean,
Because what happens is
that
it's like
deteriorates their
this probably rub people the wrong way. But if you label people as a sex offender,
right.
they haven't been charged. Well, they've been charged, but they haven't been found guilty or nothing.
Correct.
And you start posting, guess what happens? They lost their job.
Yeah.
They lost their
Yeah.
career. They can't get hired anywhere else.
No.
And they could be innocent.
Right.
You know,
It's crazy.
the same thing with labeling these victims as a drug user, as a sex worker. Guess
Right.
what? They're a mother, they're a daughter, they're somebody's sister.
Yeah.
You know, they're more than
Their
just,
family.
they're
Their
more than
family,
what
their
just-
friends.
They're more than what.
Sex workers
Yeah.
or drug users.
Yeah.
They're more than what their profession.
Yeah.
They're still a person.
Yes.
That is true.
People do judge other people, and they are very harsh whenever they do judge Worm. You are right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And these are really young people. I mean, I think the oldest one was 30,
Yeah.
The youngest was
17.
17.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I think was Brittany.
Brittany Gary
Yeah.
was 17.
Wow.
And Miss Ernestine Marie Daniels Patterson was 30.
Yeah.
And found in odd locations, usually canals. Let's see, 3 of them were found in canals.
By
Ditches.
on the side of the road and ditch. And
Yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah,
Upside down, covered in bleach.
yeah.
And serial killers usually have a pattern.
Yeah.
They usually also like to display.
Well, and then all but 2, it was undetermined what the cause of death was.
Yep.
You know, many of them because of decomposition. There was, I think, 2 that had their throats that were slit. But for the most part, it was strangulation or, you know, something along that line. They couldn't honestly tell.
You want to close that one out?
And still folks try to say it was random. Ain't nothing random about it.
No.
Serial killers they're not random. They choose their victims.
Yep.
Who were these women? Before we go any further, these women weren't headlines. They were daughters,
Yep.
sisters, mother's friends.
And at this part, this is got lost with people labeling, like we talked about earlier, people labeling the victims and before they even started learning about them.
Well, yeah, because many of them struggled with different addictions, regardless of what that addiction is. Look, I'll talk about addictions with anybody, because if you're fat, if you're obese or overweight, you have an addiction to food. Some people have an addiction to caffeine.
Yes.
Some people have an addiction to, nicotine. Everybody deals with their own demons in their own way, but to point out their addictions, it kind of forces them into a bad light.
Thou shalt not judge, or you shall be judged before the Lord.
Exactly. Exactly. And I mean, if you're dealing with an addiction of your own, why would you point out somebody else's problems? Because it's not for you. You're supposed to deal with yourself, work on yourself.
And I was growing up, I had a preacher that said, sin is sin, doesn't matter what it is. You killed someone, or you committed adultery,
or if
you stole something, it's all the same.
Or if you did a white lie.
Yep, it's all the same with the Lord.
Yeah, it's basically anything that separates you and God.
Yep.
Or goes against his will.
Priscilla, these killings start, the earliest one is in 2005.
Yeah, 2005 to 2008 is these particular 8.
Yep.
Now, there could be more, there could be less.
Yeah.
There's a situation now that after 20-something years, they just recently found someone whose DNA was matched with a murder from Crowley.
Yeah.
Susan Kennedy. And actually, the family has asked for many years because they wasn't sure if she was part of that situation or not. She lived a very similar lifestyle.
Okay.
She had a very similar profession, and she was found just north of I-10, underneath the I-10 overpass.
Within the range. Yep.
Yeah. So they wasn't sure. But just recently, within the past year, someone got arrested in another state. I'm not going to call any names because that's an open investigation and we're not going to go there. But somebody got arrested in another state and they ended up DNA swapping them because of priors.
Yeah.
And it actually came back to this murder scene. So that is an active investigation, an active court in Crowley now.
I didn't think they had any DNA or anything.
Well, I don't know about these 8.
Okay.
Because most of these 8s were stripped and a lot of them were bleached.
There's no evidence.
So there's no evidence other than,
that we know of. Yeah.
Now, obviously, there's probably a lot more involved than we know.
Yeah.
Or that's been released to the public. And the reality is even though you've had people that try to write about this subject, anytime they go to the town of Jennings and mention this, most people are too afraid to talk about
it. They won't speak of it.
Even now, I mean, we're talking 20 years later or more, and they still are in fear to talk about this.
Don't know. On their Jennings website, the Facebook page, they had somebody asking, can someone start talking about this again or do it in a show or something? That's how I got this idea.
Yeah.
Okay. But there is books on this.
Yes.
There's books, there's TV documentaries.
Yeah.
I actually have that written down somewhere, but I can go through it in a minute.
Yeah.
But many of these women, they did similar work.
Yeah.
They all dealt with similar addictions, and many of them knew each other. Some were socially
Relatives.
or some were family.
Yeah.
And there's one more key important information. They all had contact with law enforcement as informants. They were all informants for the local police department.
So a lot of that part matters.
That's a key
part right there. Because to me, I could have been a cop. It could have been someone that found out they were informants.
Right. Well, the whole informant status was known.
Yeah.
They were known informants for the local PD. And I mean, a lot of them actually helped the cops out with information on local drug trade.
Yeah.
And then some had relationships with law enforcement officers. We'll just leave it like that. Just relationships,
Yeah.
regardless if that was friendly, casual, working, or more.
Yeah. So
Let's see. We went through that one.
We got conversation questions.
yeah. So,
Yeah, a lot of that we went through.
Okay. So when people say, why didn't anyone speak up? They did.
Yeah.
And that's what makes this hurt even more.
This wasn't CSI. This was people stumbling onto bodies while living their lives.
Yeah. So you had like hunters, farmers, folks just doing their everyday life.
Right.
Just driving, going to their farm, whatever, and just finding these bodies.
Going to work
Yep, going to work.
and just
I think I
finding a
would
body on the
freak out.
side of the road.
How would you react if you found the body?
I would freak the hell out.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, me too. I wouldn't know what to do.
Would you get down and look?
Probably not.
You would just call from your car,
Yeah.
or would you make a call?
Oh yeah. I
Make a
would-
call.
See, my,
Depending on how, if the body looked like it
yeah,
was still alive, you want to check a pulse.
Yeah.
Right, right.
You
Yeah.
want to check and see if they're breathing.
But if you could tell from your car that it's
That-
That
that's-
they're dead. Yeah, you don't.
decomposed, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'm calling from the car.
But that's scary even now, because I mean, even thinking about that, if you see someone tweaking out in a ditch, are you going to go check on them?
that's true.
I,
That's true.
I think we all deal with that.
Yeah.
You know, you see somebody that's really off their rocker, or what's this new craze where they stand in place and just lean over and get stuck like that?
That's what they start doing. People doing this and
Yeah,
recording it.
yeah.
Oh, they want to record it and put
Instead
it
of
on
helping
the
people.
Facebook
Right.
instead
They're
of-
more about
Yeah.
trying to get, something to go viral, video to go viral, than actually care about the person.
Yeah.
Yep.
Desiree's in the chat. I still want to know if Ferris could be the Jennings 8. December. I'm not going to call any names.
yeah.
But yeah, we talked about that situation where, it could have been part of that.
Yeah.
And that was a little earlier than everything. That was in 2003.
Yeah. A lot of things stopped.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and then it comes and goes in waves. I mean, you got to consider all these bodies were found decomposed,
Mm-hmm.
or majority of them. Most of the death was deemed undetermined, which for strangulation or something like that, I get it. But you're still going to have a crushed throat. You're
Yeah,
still
you
going to have a
usually have
crushed
those-
larynx.
Those certain bones in the throat
Yeah,
that are
yeah.
Well, with a serial killer too, that they'll get they'll do the same patterns, but they'll get
they can escalate.
escalate and they'll
Right.
They'll find new ways
Correct.
to improve themselves.
Well, what I'm saying
you
is,
know,
with as much technology as we have,
yeah,
they can almost to a T say what somebody died of, especially now whenever they're pulling records and bodies up that's been buried for hundreds, maybe thousands of years, and they're examining the bones and such.
yeah. That's what
Now I
was gonna say,
realize
'cause-
that, Jennings and maybe Louisiana in general may not have the resources to do that. But when you're dealing with
But-
something of this size, or race, you would think at some point in time, the Department of Justice or somebody would
FBI.
kick in,
The FBI.
FBI, and they would bring in their people
Yep.
to review this.
they had, to me, they had something to hide.
I mean, it's kind of hard to argue otherwise.
Yeah.
Look,
And it's also, you don't want that town to be known for, oh, this is where the serial killer was. This is where all this.
Correct.
Well,
and I
Correct.
get that.
That might be something they're trying to hide.
And that may be part of it, but that's still not giving any sort of comfort to the families and friends of these
Mhm.
people. And I mean, a lot of evidence was compromised by water exposure.
Yeah.
Basically, the bodies were washed clean. And at least in one case, the victim's car was cleaned and resold before it was processed by the police department.
That's the crazy part. They sold the car
Yeah.
How you sell a car before
Auction.
Auction.
on auction,
Send it to auction.
Oh wow.
but it wasn't processed. Or
It
nothing.
wasn't processed. They cleaned it and put it through an auction line.
Now, was
Knowing that it was
no, was it a mistake? I don't know. But
Clerical errors.
yeah.
Clerical
Yeah.
errors.
Mm.
I'm just saying, like, there's only so many coincidences until it's truth.
Correct. Right.
That's just what it is.
Yeah.
So it just.
Was it a mistake?
Well, I mean, okay. So at that point, you would think that either the chief of police or the mayor would have to answer for some of this.
Well, at the time, I don't think they had a very good mayor.
Not if they're covering.
I mean, they probably didn't have that great of a chief of police either.
I know my
If
papa
stuff
would
like
be,
this would be happening.
I know my papa would be rolling over in his grave because he was a chief of police in Jennings in the 60s. So,
I mean, if he even had an idea or something that was going on,
Yeah.
you know, that's a whole different world.
Yep.
But even to the point where they're not maintaining what little evidence that they have because they cleaned the car and sold it at auction.
at least they cleaned it. I mean, you know.
Well,
What?
they had to. They had to get all the
All the gunk out of it.
I like to know who bought the car.
evidence out of it.
Yeah.
The DNA.
It probably went to a scrapyard soon after.
Yeah,
Oh,
probably
the
so.
Scrapyard, probably.
If it was truly trying to be hidden, that
Yeah.
car is long gone.
Or how much they actually paid extra, and it was a dealer says, "Hey, I give you a couple more thousands if I can get that car."
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Just imagine who's riding around in that car now.
Yeah.
If it's still on the road.
If it's still, they probably, like you said, just got rid of it.
I mean, that would be the most logical reason if somebody was trying to hide it.
Yep.
Just throwing that out there.
Worm said no comment.
It's gonna be a lot.
Worm
Again,
doesn't have
he
a
says-
comment.
Again, no comment.
It's true, yeah.
Desiree says, be careful
careful.
buying a car from an auction. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You don't know how many things have happened in that car.
Yeah, but there was a lot of big names in that case too.
Yes, a lot of names.
There's still a lot of big names
Don't
that
talk
are
about
part of
big
that
names.
case.
Yeah.
Yeah. State representatives. We'll just leave it like that. Because look, I don't want to wake up in Maxie tomorrow and have to pull a 9 on somebody.
Hey, you go that way and I'll go that way.
I promise you.
Priscilla says, I say this and stand on it. Police know how to get away with things.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of them now that, hey, they want their job, they want their paycheck, but they're not in it for truth and justice.
Well,
Not
of
really
course.
cops.
Well, I mean, let's be real. We all watch TV.
Mm-hmm.
And how often on TV do they have a sketchy cop? Every
All the time,
episode.
all the time.
Every
Oh,
episode
yeah.
But it's probably a small percentage of
of real, absolutely.
real time.
Correct.
police,
Correct.
yeah.
I would say that's more fiction, and that happens.
It's probably 1% of police department. Police, maybe a little bit more, but
I've known a few cops in my time, and
I know, but they see that on me at the
They're
end right there.
no doubt, no doubt. I'm not arguing that by any means.
Who's your daddy, boy?
Oh, that's why I stay quiet
I
in
know.
Acadia Parish and the state.
Karen says a lot going on in Maxie.
Yeah.
Everything happening in Maxie is legal.
Where we at, James? Because I've done lots of Were there questions?
Yeah, conversation questions. That's where I'm at.
Okay.
At what point does incompetence start to look like negligence?
Well, that's what you kind of mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
You know, people making mistakes.
I mean, mistakes are one thing.
Yeah.
But when this thing drags on for a while, it's like,
There's something
you can
fishy
only
going.
make mistakes for so long until something just seems clear that this is the pure intention.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had conversations about that recently about different people involving different jobs.
Yeah. Yes.
When it don't smell right, there's usually something in the wood pile.
Yeah.
How do you think families feel knowing evidence may have been lost forever?
That
That
would
must be really
tear
hard
me
on
apart.
on a parent or
Yeah, anybody that cared about them.
yeah.
Because there's no even attempt to find justice for them.
I give those families props, because if it was me, I would take justice in my own hands.
But to who?
I'll find out.
You do your own investigation.
Oh yeah, you seen those mad boardrooms with lines everywhere? I'll have a room like that. Trace
An evidence board.
An evidence board. I'll
yeah.
trace people. I'll be Batman. You know.
Hey,
You know.
he's the ultimate strategist.
Yep.
Can a case truly ever recover once critical mistakes are made this early?
No, because you can't trust the process after that.
Chain of command process.
It's all going down the drain.
You would have to get another outside source like the state police or FBI.
But even at that point, what can they work off of? Because if you don't have evidence, then it's not clear.
Well, you have to start from the beginning.
You have to find new evidence.
Like you were saying, like going
You
back
would have to go back to the body.
Going back to the body, going back to the bones, going back to the investigation
right.
site. Interview everybody.
Right.
Zooming the bodies and all of that.
I got a question for the chat. If this happened today with the amount of social media that we have now, would it still play out the same?
No.
I don't think
They'd be
so.
filming them pulling the bodies out.
Because everybody's a journalist or journals now.
Well, especially on Facebook.
Yep.
Man, you ever seen the Crowley chat about their sewer fees going up and stuff?
No.
Oh, they get involved. They want to know everything. Why is the sewer fees up? Why didn't y'all do this? Why didn't y'all do that?
Well, you know what?
everybody's a journalist in their own right, and people are okay to ask questions.
Yeah, and you know what? I give them props for being involved in their community.
Absolutely.
Now go out.
They
and
should
vote.
be.
Honestly, my water bill went from like $50. It's almost $100 now.
Yeah, because basically you pay double the amount. Whatever you pay for water,
you pay in sewer.
You're paying in sewer, but double that.
But the sewer
So
went up again.
your water is only 1/3 of your bill now.
Are they
in
trying
Crowley.
to fix their sewer?
Well, so they took so many years without ever claiming a deficit because they were supposed to raise the prices a little bit every year to get there. Well, they never did any of that. And now the whole structure is in need of reconditioning, basically.
Yeah.
And the amount of money that is going to take to do that, this is the only way they can pay for it. So, like, basically, your actual water on your water bill in the city of Crowley is 1/3, roughly 1/3 of what you're paying.
But it'll be like that for a little while until they fix their stuff.
It'll probably never
Hopefully.
go back down.
Once it goes up, it ain't coming down.
Yeah,
It's never coming back down. I mean, that's like buying groceries at the store. You know, the groceries are up because gas is up. Okay, well, gas went down. The groceries go down. Nope.
That's why you get involved and you voice your opinion when you go to these committees and stuff.
Correct.
So Megan says, "Hey fam, finally made it." Miss Reed says, "No, it won't play out the same way."
Yep.
And Sierra says they would likely be caught on CCTV. And Miss Karen said, "No, no, no." And Desiree says, "Yes. In 2003, we had decent phone. This killer was very smart."
Well, yeah. But at the same time, I think that social media since COVID has just an increase.
A big
Because
increase.
everybody's putting their opinion on social media now. And then you get people who are just get curious. So they get curious. I'm trying to be nice.
Yeah,
They get curious.
Yeah.
So whenever they hear about something in the community, they want to know everything about it. They're asking everyone they know, but now they're starting to ask people they don't know because they're online on a forum or on a
because we're in
a tab.
They ask it on that damn book face.
Yeah, because human beings are instantly wants to be gratified.
Well, of course,
You know,
we want to know everything
We
right
wanna know-
away.
We want to be. We know everything right now, and
We want it right now.
Yeah, now we don't want to wait.
No, I don't even like most people don't even want to watch a commercial anymore.
I don't.
And I get it because I don't like commercials either.
Speaking of commercial, now
Kendra says, "Hey." Desiree says, "Not exactly. It depends on how much water. If you use tons of water, it can be about half the bill for sewer."
so check your leaks.
Mhm.
Flipping city politicians.
All politicians.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say all. They
There
start.
are some decent
They
politicians
start
still out
off.
there.
Politicians start off with the right intentions, and then they see how
They
things
can't get
actually work,
anywhere.
and they can't get anything done.
Can't get
Right.
So they
anything
get
done.
involved. They get
Yeah.
smothered
Yeah.
in this
Correct.
atmosphere that they're.
Well, that and sometimes I'm gonna promise you, if you help me, I'll help you get this.
Yeah.
So they get caught up in so many
Well,
of
yeah,
those that
scratch
it
your
ends
back,
up being
you scratch
illegal
mine.
activity.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, it's crazy.
You can't solve a case you didn't predict,
Protect.
Protect.
So law enforcement and controversy. This is where folks get uncomfortable, but truth don't care about comfort.
Yeah. So small town policing works until it don't.
I mean, yeah, when you have allegations of corruption, sexual relationships with informants, intimidation, and evidence mishandling, like what more can you stand on?
Yeah.
You know, it's pretty crazy. And then some of the officers were later investigated for misconduit, but no one has been convicted of these murders.
Conduit. You used to be in
Okay.
that word. Conduct.
Conduct.
When did
The word's
state police
convicted.
go in Jennings and start patrolling? That was right around the same time, right?
I think so.
What's that?
yes.
When the state police were over there patrolling.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they had a hard time patrolling in the city limits.
Yeah.
Just like Jeff Davis Parish can't get involved with anything in Jennings.
Right. Well, Acadia Parish can't get involved with inner workings of crime.
So they can't go help or anything.
No, they do.
They only do on a state highway.
They
Or
back there by my
Parish
house,
highway.
they do. Trust me, they do.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
The state police.
yeah, but some of that's out of city limits.
I'm in the city limit.
You are.
4
Next
miles
street
from
over
it.
may not be.
It's about a quarter.
It's
of a
probably
mile.
right there on that borderline.
Yeah.
Too far for state police.
Politicians need to stay away from them.
Priscilla says politicians need to stay away from Tammy.
Whoo. Yeah, Tammy gonna need a lot of bail money if the politicians got after her.
Yeah. Right. I might look out. We might have a politician on the show pretty recent.
That is true.
Pretty soon.
That should be fun.
So every time this case gets a little closer, it just falls apart.
Well, I know, nowadays we have a different viewpoint, but back then it was really hard to convince communities that maybe authority figures could be part of the problem.
In the investigation part, or
Yeah,
Yeah.
both.
Yeah.
Regardless if it's misconduit or just being sketchy.
Yeah.
Sometimes both of those are a problem, but nobody wants to deal with it. Or at least back then, no one wanted to deal with it. Nowadays,
if that happens,
I think there's a lot more people that are vocal about things that they don't like.
And I think a lot of people now know more about their rights and protesting peacefully and,
Mhm.
voicing their opinion and going in and recording and stuff. They know they can go in a public area and record.
Yeah.
Used to, you
Right.
think you couldn't. Well,
You
guess-
sure can't bring a cell phone into a courthouse,
Nope.
even if you're just there to buy documents.
Yep.
Miss Karen, the other male voice is actually Tammy. She's going through a bipolar situation.
She's learning how to be a
And
ventriloquist.
so every now and then she swaps to her other identity called Mickles.
She got a little puppet in her lap. If we had the camera facing her, y'all can see.
Yeah.
Miss Karen. that's
Miss Reed
sneaky.
put, don't forget about Sheila Gail Como. That was way before these ladies. See,
Okay.
there's situations
Yeah.
that we don't even know about, but could have been, part of all of this.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done some research on the whole thing,
Mhm.
and there's certain names that I'm refusing to
Correct.
say on social media just because if you come to Maxie, you're going to get shot. That's just how it be. But that being said,
Can I go to Maxie?
yeah, you can call.
Okay. All right.
If you come with a police escort,
Well, what if I call him my friend?
He don't count.
Okay, all right.
He's a real cop.
Yes,
but
he is.
in that situation, he's not a real cop.
Miss Priscilla says she got me.
There you
Oh,
go.
Lord. But there was a lot of talk that there were situations, and there's 2 situations that I know of for sure. I got to pull up my
Go
other
ahead.
notes. But one of those was that these ladies were invited to a particular party for their entertainment. And it was for some state legislation representatives. And they saw or overheard something that they should not have. Now,
Does it pertain to the Epstein files?
at this point, who knows?
Epstein. Really?
The other situation was there was a April 20th, 2005, Jennings police officer shot and killed a Mr. Leonard Crochet, who was at the time a proposed drug dealer. The police claimed that they believed he had a gun. And the Louisiana State Police investigation later concluded that he was unarmed when he was shot. Witnesses present at that scene, one was Miss Kristen Gary Lopez, which was victim number 3. And then other individuals that's been tied to these victims and the local drug trade. A grand jury did not charge the officers involved in the shooting. And a lot of people later claim that the women were killed because what they knew about the situation. Several individuals were investigated or arrested, but never convicted.
Okay.
And then I think everybody nowadays knows the name Frankie Richard. Basically, he was a local strip club owner and suspected drug dealer. He's admitted to having addictions. He's passed away now.
Yeah.
But he basically had relationships with many of the victims. He owned strip clubs in Lafayette and associated with the Boudreaux Inn. The Boudreaux Inn is a scene.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
Woo-hoo!
I'm done with y'all.
Okay.
And he was last seen with many of the victims before they died. But he's never been convicted. He's never been, arrested and convicted of anything.
Yeah.
And most people claim that he was innocent of that situation. And some people still question it.
Yeah.
I know one of the documentaries actually went and met with him and sat down with him and had conversations. And I mean, there's rumors of everything. There was rumors that he had 55-gallon drums of mysterious liquids in his backyard. Just weird stuff.
Weird
Stuff that never really came up in any of the reports or any of that. So, you just never know. But yeah.
Miss Reed says I'm nowhere's around there, and they can come fuck around and find out if they want to.
Right.
Right.
He's asking where the lady was from.
What's that?
Where she was
Desiree.
from. Desiree. Desi.
She's talking about Sheila.
Didn't
That
forget about
was
Sheila.
the Sheila Gail Como. I don't know anything on that one.
That way.
I think she was probably from the Jennings area, if I had to guess.
Probably. I mean, probably from Acadiana.
Yeah.
We're 15 minutes away from Jennings.
The Boudreaux Falls.
That's the Boudreaux Inn.
No, look at.
No.
Oh.
Said the Cajun Epstein.
Yeah.
Miss Reed said Jennings.
There you go.
She's from. Oh, so this other lady is from Jennings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just before this
Before all
situation.
of these. Okay.
The reason why I say that because I know Miss Reed grew up in Jennings.
Worm said still.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Shh. I don't know nothing. I'm just on here making stuff up like old Boudreaux.
Boudreaux Files.
So, when the people meant to protect you are part of the story, who are you supposed to call?
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. No,
Sorry, I couldn't pass that up.
I know. I was in my head. I was saying it. Ghostbusters.
People want to know, was it one killer or something bigger?
Yeah. And that's the question everybody's asking. Everybody wants answers to. We want to know.
Whoever says we all gonna be in trouble.
That's
Well,
fine.
most serial killers don't have partners. They're lone wolves, pretty much.
Usually, yeah.
Why?
Usually, yeah.
Just
Unless
like,
they have a fan
usually-
club trying to be like them.
Copycats.
Yeah.
like Miss Reed
Yep.
said, worm, fuck around and find out.
Watch the language.
Yeah, there. I'm sorry.
It's pretty bad when
Awful.
Tammy talks to herself like that.
I forgot to do this.
FAFO.
I'm sorry, Miss Karen. Jesus.
PM Jesus? You can do that?
No, it's 8 p.m.
Oh,
Oh.
wait.
That's the timestamp.
But we still do need Jesus.
Yeah, we still need.
Absolutely. But I mean, there's a lot of theories, whether it's a serial killer or multiple offenders, whether it was a drug related retaliation or systematic. Probably has a bit of all of it.
Yeah.
You know, somebody was doing this or somebody was in charge of doing this. Apparently, you know, there was information that they didn't want getting out. So it's kind of hard.
CC said the Ghostbusters might do a better job.
That's true. That's true.
We better not get pulled over in Jennings. Look, we can't go to Jennings for the next 2
I
months.
go every
Hope
weekend.
Lions, I
Oh,
hope Lions Mark don't have another good detail.
Right.
I sure did buy some ribeyes.
Desiree says Sheila's family said she was not likely poisoned in the hospital. I looked it up. So is that what they saying she died from?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure
There's
on
not
that one.
much information on that as far as what research I done.
I'll message about a few of them. Miss Reed said.
That's wild.
I got y'all in Jennings.
Yeah, don't post too much, man. Ooh, woo.
A
We're gonna
lot
get
of
in
that
trouble.
book I was reading has a lot of the
Yeah.
Yeah.
of this.
Or that weird book.
And what
Oh, it's
does
a
what
good
does it say?
book. I wanna
Like,
read
what
that
is she?
Women's bodies found in the bayou,
Mhm.
in the ditch along I-10. Another body found along I-10.
Yeah.
It's
It-
like he kind of put his
it briefs it.
story on his. But the
His-
killer's not. But they tell you who the killer is pretty much. It's a doctor in the book,
Okay.
not police officer.
Mm.
But the cop is kind of like he doesn't want to mess with the festival, so he's trying to keep it under wraps.
Oh, is that fictional book?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
That weird one.
Yeah.
It's a good storyline, just the editing's not great.
That's Desi's people.
It's true.
Desi might like it.
You said that the killer was a doctor in the book.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
That's why I went.
Because of how the bodies were
Hmm.
found, like their fingers surgically removed,
Right.
that kind of thing.
I don't know. It's out there. Why do people feel more comfortable believing in one monster instead of a broken system? Because even now we go back to was there a murderer or was there a group of people killing these people?
it's easier to blame a person than the system.
I don't know anymore.
I don't know.
I
But
mean,
back then,
20 years ago,
yeah,
absolutely.
back then, it was
Nowadays,
Yeah.
I think back then it was more of a person. Today it's the other way around. Because you got more information that you can read on.
yeah.
if
Well,
the serial
with more
killer's an
information means
awfully
there's more to
well-known
hide.
person, they're going to hide that fact
right.
most of the time because they don't want to ruin that reputation. They don't want to ruin the town's reputation, that kind of thing.
Well, and that makes sense. But at the same time, I think that nowadays would be harder.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, everywhere you turn, there's a camera on a corner of a building. Or even out in the middle of nowhere, like on 13 or
Yep.
McCain.
Yeah.
There's cameras posted in the middle of a rice field.
Yep.
Next to a road.
Yep.
And I mean, they're parish issued, state issued cameras. These are not like formers.
Desi says, I'm convinced it's one person.
I think so
too.
One person, and they're covering it up.
Well, there might be one person doing it, but I think this is a whole organized situation.
I'm not going to say a name, but I'm going to say that I think it was a cop. And the reason why I think it, because a Pacific cop, and I'm not going to say his name because
yeah, don't do that.
I'm not going to convince.
Well, that's the main theory in the book, in the documentaries, is it was a cover-up.
He held himself ransom in his house, and the cops were there trying to get him, calm him down, and he killed himself.
Right.
And then
because he didn't want to be taken under.
Yeah, and then the death stopped.
Right. So say. I mean, if it's an organized situation, then you do something different.
And then, like Miss Reed said, we all can assume anything.
Correct. We don't know the
truth.
truth.
We will never know the truth. The families will never get justice.
There's names on the bulletin board now.
I hope they do.
Yeah. I hope and I pray that, something does come out.
You have that peace before you pass.
Yeah.
To have that uncertainty.
I can't imagine. That's pretty wild because you don't know why or how or what happened.
Yeah.
You never get that closure.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to deal with grief when you never get the closure to be able to do. And that means you have to create your own closure for the situation, which is hard for a lot of people. Now, I mean, personally, I think it had to do with either money or power, which power is money, especially then.
Yeah.
So something someone saw, something someone did, something that was seen, something that was apparent. And if you talk too much, well, you just disappeared.
Yep. Poor Epstein. Not really, but.
Not poor Epstein. That's crazy.
He disappeared. He disappeared for the same reasons.
Why do you think no theory ever fully stuck?
Because you can't hold damn evidence. Damn selling a damn car.
I mean, but there was other evidence. That was just one car out of
there was
8 people.
multiple evidence that disappeared.
I know.
Yeah.
There was a lot of evidence that disappeared.
Miss Reed says that town has been held for many years. This goes way back.
Yeah, I've heard that too. But I grew up in Crowley, and Crowley never really went to Jennings.
Jennings is on lists for some of the most corrupt towns
In Louisiana, or just in general?
Yeah.
In Louisiana. It's one of the most corrupt towns in Louisiana.
I'll give Crowley that. It didn't get bad until Rita.
Yeah.
I watched Crowley change.
Crowley changed a
lot when Rita happened. And not to speak ill of people on that end. It's just they have a different way of living. And they brought that here when they evacuated. And the town changed.
Do you know why Jennings is considered unsafe and one of the most corrupt towns?
Why?
Because proximity to I-10 between Houston and
and I get that,
New Orleans.
So is Crowley, so is Rain, so is Scott.
Crowley gets the better reputation. Jennings gets the worst reputation.
Maybe so.
Crowley gets a lot of drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct. Crowley does have a lot of drugs, just in general.
I think Jennings is probably more known for the trafficking.
Yeah.
That too.
Yeah.
Do you believe the truth is known by someone who's still alive?
Yes.
I think somebody knows.
Somebody knows something.
Somebody knows, yeah.
There might be more than one somebody, but they're not going to talk.
Yeah. And why not? Why not talk?
Is it
probably hurt their career?
Well, it's either going to ruin their career or put them in bad light or put them in prison or worse, or it may end their life.
Well, that's sucked too. But
just think if you had information on someone and after 20 years they haven't solved anything, they haven't gotten anywhere on it.
But
I'd be more afraid to say something about it than not.
But that's the fear talking and not the truth.
Well, I agree with that. But are you going to put your faith into the Jennings Police Department to keep you safe?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Keep my mouth shut and go to Maxie.
I wouldn't put my faith in the Louisiana State Police.
I don't want to put my faith in Tammy. What you talking about? Let alone.
What the what?
Sorry. Anyway. Y'all want to continue?
Where are we at?
You're closing that segment.
Yep. Right before segment 6, the line.
And every failure stacked on top of one another.
Mhm. So why does this still matter?
Well, these women deserve to be remembered.
Their families
Yeah.
deserve closure.
Yeah, their families need
It ain't-
something.
It ain't ancient history. Families still alive, questions still open.
Did you see Desi's comment?
I did.
I had many people, citizens, tell me not to pursue the Jennings 8 unless I wanted to die during my time there. Desiree used to work as a reporter.
Yeah.
And that's when she was working as a reporter during this time.
So we need to be.
It was afterwards.
We need to hiding.
Oh, it was
But
after?
yeah,
We need
well,
to
it
be-
was afterwards whenever she worked in
Wait a
Jennings.
minute.
Oh, okay.
So we need to be in hiding or something, or this is
I don't know
being
about
recorded.
hiding.
Yeah.
We're having conversations, but we're not calling any key
We're not
people
pulling
out.
nobody out.
Worm says, I don't put faith in anyone in politics.
Nope.
I mean, I get it,
It's not so much politics; it's the system.
but it is.
It's this whole system.
But the politics
It's-
help push in the things that get voted in.
Yeah.
So the system's broken, and then you're just going to continue layering on top of broken systems.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, because so why don't the let's say it like that. The politician tells the cop, "Hey, you're not going to say nothing about this. You're gonna do this, this, and that, and you better not say nothing."
Well, technically
Why-
speaking, a politician doesn't have that power.
Yeah, but he's gonna have to, if he wants him not to get caught,
Right.
he's gonna have to do something to blackmail somebody.
And I get that. I
So-
completely get that.
Why doesn't the cop just say, you know what, screw it, this is the truth, and I'm gonna stand on it?
Because he's going to either lose his life or
His
lose his
family or
life.
something like that.
You know, there may not be death, but he'll end up losing his job, not being able to find another career.
So it sounds like to me he would need some backup.
From who?
I
The
don't-
state.
Again,
Politician.
if it's a politician, it's state.
Oh, yeah.
At that point, you're going to have to go federal.
Because to me, truth
You
out
got to
trumps
have
anything.
It does.
Um,
It does until it's deemed not worthy.
Exactly. The system. This is another episode.
You got to have evidence to
Correct.
pursue anything.
Correct. And if there's no evidence, even though you may know the truth, without evidence, it means nothing.
Just here.
so what if you're the cop that sold the vehicle and you're told by a politician to do it? Wouldn't that be an evidence?
You got
That was told on the hush hush, and you better leave that alone, or you're going to end up in the next ditch.
or Florida or
Mm-hmm. Get out of Dodge.
tell the politician I need some cash and move to the Bahamas. and
Yep.
sip margaritas.
Get out of the country
Oh.
at that point. Might as well just go down to Mexico. Make you a taco stand next. Desiree says the evidence is with the citizens. They are terrified to talk or be seen. But again, regardless if you have pure evidence or not, most of that is speculation because you don't have actual evidence. You don't have pictures. You don't have information. You know,
We'll call him a tow truck
them Dodgers run.
until they die.
This is true, but that is every vehicle. Everything runs until it dies.
I don't know. The way I look at it, to me, there's a lot more of us than them.
There are. But you also don't see a militia of normal
I'm
people.
not saying militia. I'm just saying.
But still,
You know,
but it
people
does
with-
come down to that, even in the grand scheme of things.
Would you put your family's life in danger to tell the truth?
No.
If they're going to tell you, you speak, I'll kill your wife, I'll kill your kids, I'll kill your dogs. Are you going to speak?
I would not lie.
Time to go.
I'm gonna put it like that. So I would not lie.
And a lot of
But
people
I'm gonna
are like,
make
my
damn
family's
sure.
come
I'm gonna
first.
damn make sure y'all are protected and nobody knows what y'all at.
But who do you trust?
Yeah. Who do you trust?
Who do you trust to protect them?
Me. And
Okay.
God.
So if something happens to you, how are they taken care of, money wise? Just in general.
Oh, yeah.
That's just-
I know.
Just down to the nitty gritty.
But I'm not
And
gonna
I
lie.
get it.
I'm not gonna lie for anybody.
Well, and I understand that. I'm not arguing that.
I
I'm
mean,
just
that's
saying
why-
in general.
That's why Chad don't let me talk to customers because I don't bullshit. Just tell them this happened. This happened. No, I'm not.
I seen a shadow. What was that?
Him doing this. He was acknowledging that he does the same thing.
That's the ghost.
Yeah.
I don't.
Now, might be the SWAT team pulling up. Who knows?
I got my ass beat for lying. I'm not gonna lie.
And I get that. I completely understand that.
My mom will beat.
But if it was a situation with your wife and kid,
I'm still not gonna lie.
I'm good with that. Don't mess with my dog.
Yeah. Lady Jane, leave her alone.
poor Lady Jane.
I got her too.
Yeah.
What if you're in a situation where there is nobody to trust? Who do you tell?
God. And pray about it.
Right?
I mean, what else I'm gonna do?
They're going to
Right.
face their own justice. one day.
Correct.
They're going to have to answer to somebody bigger than any of us one day.
They're gonna
What they
sit
Yeah.
in the
did.
pearly gates and say, "What did you do with my son?"
Yeah.
Well, I lied, cheat. and
I killed
steal.
these 8 women. Well, you know
Yeah.
where you're going now.
Right.
Yeah. I was airplane riding, limousine riding, profiling.
Woo! I'm not sure how you snuck in Ric Flair on
I'm
that, but you know.
Nice.
That's why Worm can't talk to customers either.
That's where you put. You can't put your family in danger. You got to not talk about it. That's how you don't lie.
Correct.
That's what the citizens would say.
Yeah, I would plead the
You stay
fifth.
silent.
Right.
I would plead the fifth.
And I mean,
not
I'm
say a
sure
damn
there's a
thing.
lot of people that may know something that can't actually talk about it.
But it's gonna literally eat you
Woo.
internally. Because you want to say something.
Agreed.
You can't say anything.
But you're just gonna have to live with that
Yeah,
eat.
send that evidence to the
Unless you can find somebody you can
FBI.
actually trust. But I mean, again, if you're talking about local police
So-
being corrupted to the point where even FBI coming in and nothing happens. So that's all the way up to a federal case.
So you know what? How I would leak evidence? Send it to That's Real SHA.
No, no,
no,
no,
no,
Send
no,
it-
no, no, no. You send that
no,
to the
no,
FBI.
no.
Yeah, you send that to the FBI.
Yeah, but our
Somebody over
viewership
there.
would go up. Like
I
It's your
don't care.
address on the count.
that's true. Never mind.
You do not send that shit here.
Chef K, y'all can come to the house. Justin to sit here with his non-lying self.
I'm telling you, I'm not gonna lie.
But if you know information you choose not to speak is almost a lie.
Yeah, this is true.
That's true.
That's real shy.
Yeah, I'll just ask God for forgiveness.
Yeah, but
As
it,
he says, she was a camp counselor for one of the girl's younger sisters.
KB.
I think that's the one that went missing a while back. And like a few years back, she was telling me about it earlier. But went missing for about a year or so. And then just all of a sudden located.
Yeah.
But they didn't explain nothing to it. It's kind of like this situation. Nobody talks. It's pretty wild. Makes you. CC says, do it for the views.
That's what I was saying.
No, CC. No.
We don't need views that bad. Like, it's not on the real like that.
Well, we were up to 20. Now we're down to 12.
You want to
Well,
email
I mean-
or a letter?
We're an hour and a half in, too.
Yeah, that's true.
We got 6 to do.
I know. So these cases are still unsolved, right?
Yeah.
Families seeking answers. Stories gain national attention through books and documentaries.
Which there's several, actually.
Yeah.
I actually have a list of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, on my wrong form.
And with no formal closure.
Actually, major works include Murder in the Bayou, Who Killed the Women, known as the Jeff Davis 8 by Ethan Brown. There's a Showtime documentary series called Murder in the Bayou from 2019, and investigation discovery documentary Death in the Bayou.
Yep.
And I mean, a lot of these investigations explored possible links, victims, local drug trade, sex trafficking, alleged police corruption.
Worm said there's 12 people watching right now that'll help us out.
I know one of them that got bail money.
Yeah, right.
For me.
She helped us
but
all
she
out.
probably got some get out of Louisiana money for the four of us.
I haven't seen her in there in a while.
She disappeared. Did you know that this case is still discussed as one of the most controversial unsolved murder investigations in Louisiana history? Because all 8 murders remain unsolved.
Yep.
No convictions have been obtained.
What?
Oh, there she is.
Hey, well, you know what? Tammy, we're pushing you in front.
Yeah.
She's the battering ram.
She's gonna be the
Miss Reed said she got us.
Mm-hmm.
No, Miss Reed said I'm here.
Right,
She got us though.
But also, the Jeff Davis Parish reported around 20 unsolved homicides in that same period of time.
So there was more murders.
There was more homicides unsolved
happening at that time period.
that happened in that time period.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Jeff Davis Jennings has a high homicide rate. That's
Right.
one of the other things they were on.
So there could be more, there could be less. Yeah, and most of those books and stuff came out was from people out of state that came in, and
Yeah.
there were some videos. I think on YouTube you can actually look it up, and I think it was the Ethan Brown guy
Okay.
that actually recorded some of his conversations with different people. I'm not sure what's happening over there, but
She's talking to herself again.
I thought she was nibbling on your ear over there or something.
We're trying
In
to.
her own ear.
Worm, I thought I seen a snake over there. That tongue just came out.
There was no tongue involved. It's such a lie.
did you know in 2009 the sheriff ordered DNA samples from investigators involved in the case? Authorities have never publicly released the results.
Wow, when he has no business actually requesting that.
Well, I think it was because around that time is when the FBI and the parish got involved.
Yeah.
So that would give them jurisdiction.
That's the book.
And some of those murders were found outside of city limits, which would make it more of a sheriff.
Ooh.
Actually, the sheriff has control over the city.
Yes.
Yeah, but they don't normally butt heads with the chief of police.
Right.
Yeah.
They technically do. They technically do, but they don't.
But when it's being investigated,
What are you snorting
I
about?
don't know. I just had to stop
Probably
for a second.
Priscilla's comment.
Worm, wait. So if you go back a little bit, Worm says, "Don't worry, I have gas money, or I have gas and
Truck
ready
with
to
full
go."
Gas or something like that.
Yeah. So Priscilla says, "Worm has the getaway car. I got I got gas money and bail money for Tammy." Girl, we need a hang.
Y'all both going up in trouble with Tammy.
Yeah.
Y'all don't even know what situation you're getting yourself into. But you know what? Go for it. Try it out.
I done forgot
Test
what I was
the
gonna say,
waters. Like the Lord said, test the waters and see what happens.
You want to to hang from an oak tree or what?
What the what?
And actually, there was one more. There were suspects reportedly having relations with the sheriff's office personnel. One accusation involved the sheriff's office chief investigator, Warren Gary. He was accused of purchasing a truck suspected of transporting a victim's body, allegedly to discard evidence. But again, nothing
No
was
evidence on it. And
correct.
Nothing.
And probably you'll never find those documents today.
Yeah.
They're buried so deep. Yeah, there was also allegations of law enforcement officers being clients of prostitutes connected to the victims. In 2008 December, a multi-agency task force was created. Participants included local police, parish sheriff's office, Louisiana State Police, federal investigators. It was 14 law enforcement agencies. Despite the task force, no suspect has been convicted.
Yeah. Dude, well. So what does justice even look like when years have passed?
I think in general, it's the truth.
Yeah.
And if the people that convicted or that actually did some of these heinous crimes actually has to stand before trial for it.
What? So now Chef K is gonna be
That's fine.
taken care of too.
You know what? I'm just gonna. You know what? I don't need no gas money or nothing. I'm just gonna get out of Dodge. Justin, you and your truth telling gonna have to live. I grew up with a con order, so I know when to keep my mouth shut. It's okay, buddy.
Try to be the good guy.
That's what happens. Good get killed. Good get got.
This side of Tammy's leaving too.
James and Jessica hide in the distillery. Absolutely.
Ooh.
Distillery, dispensary. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, right.
The will set you free.
What?
The truth will set you free. I don't know. The truth might put Justin 10 feet under.
Yeah, well.
Oh, shoot.
It remembers, well, is remembering their names a form of
Accountability.
yeah.
I mean, yeah. Being that we talk about it, being that we bring it up, being that, you know, it's at least accountable on as much as we can do.
Yeah.
Keeps them alive. It keeps their memory, keeps hoping for justice for
somebody's
them.
still talking
They're
about
not
them.
forgotten.
Yeah, they're not forgotten, and we still thinking about them.
Right. And what responsibilities do we have when cases like this go cold?
Yeah.
Bring it up every now and then.
Correct. I think more people need to talk about it.
Amanda's trying to get your bacon stuff in your pots and pans. Oh my goodness, they're already barking y'all out. They're ready to get in the wheel.
See, Amanda just wants me to go over there so I can cook and bake.
No, she wants your stuff.
Yeah, she just wants your stuff.
Go there. She just wants your
Hey,
stuff.
Amanda, you got my back, right? You're going to protect me.
Don't look at me.
As
All
long
right.
as you bring your dishes and your pots and all your stuff.
T-Birdie on a roll,
And
y'all.
she's going.
Priscilla says, I was drunk is y'all's excuse.
yeah. At least somebody was.
I see, right? It wasn't me. That's the scary part. All right, one question for the chat. If this was in your town, what would you want people outside to understand?
See, she wants me in my stuff.
That's because you cook.
With her stuff.
She wants your pots, your pans, and you to cook in them.
I have so many comments.
You just got to squeeze them in.
Well, no, I mean, I'll squeeze them in.
Desi is
That's the whole
correct.
reason why I married Kashika, so I
The
wanted her
Jennings
stuff.
8 has gotten a lot of publicity, but still, no, it's not solved.
Help them, Lord.
Yeah, well.
If it was in my town, I would want the people to know the truth.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
No matter who it was, the truth is the truth.
Hey, Daz, I got a book I'm going to send you the title of in a little bit, and I want your opinion on it.
I think Des knows OT Rouge.
She probably wrote
She
it.
might.
She's probably in the book.
Did you edit
may
that
be.
book? Because it was horrible.
Oh,
the
Desiree, if
story's
you
really
edited
good, but
that
the
book, that
editing
was
is-
terrifying.
Yeah.
The editing was
Editing's not
horrible.
great. But the
I need
story
to
is
read
good.
that book. Is it a book or is
You
it?
can get it a book. You can get it on Kindle.
It's probably better to get a book than a Kindle book. 'Cause I'm sure it was edited for the Kindle book. Maybe.
It was, but it was edited wrong.
I hope it wasn't edited like that for the real book. Because
I hope not. The story's good.
yeah. Yeah.
I like what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, it's a story. This is for entertainment purposes only.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
You want to close that one out, Tim?
T-Bird,
Yeah.
she don't know where we're
The
at.
Jeff Davis 8 ain't just a crime story. It's a warning about power, about silence, about what happens when nobody's watching the watchers. And around here, we don't forget our people.
So before we wrap up tonight, we just want to say, well, just leave y'all with this. This ain't just headlines. These are families still waiting on answers. Around here, we grew up trusting our neighbors, trusting the system, and trusting somebody's watching out for us. And when that trust breaks, it changes our community. Tonight wasn't about just pointing fingers. It was just remembering, thank you, about asking the hard questions and about saying their names out loud. Because when people stop talking, stories start disappearing.
Right?
And around here, we don't let that happen. And that is real SHA.
One of y'all doing prayer requests or anything?
Yeah,
Do y'all
yes.
have prayer requests?
Myself.
Yeah, poor Chef K. She's been fighting.
We need to pray for Justin.
Yeah,
Just in the event that he knows something
I don't.
and he
I
opens
want to
his
put it on
mouth
the record right
and
now.
something
I
comes back
solemnly
to bite him.
swear I do not know anything.
You ain't got a Bible in front of you. Hold on. I'm going to pull up the Bible app and let you swear on it. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
We need to remember your dad, of course.
Yeah,
Yep.
Daddy had great.
Answered prayers.
Yeah, Daddy had great news, and he. It's not very often I see my daddy cry, and I didn't. When he got the news, I didn't get to see it, but he was crying in joy.
Mm.
There was no new growth for the cancer.
Good.
So the treatments for sighting
One more.
it. Yeah, 4 more treatments, and then they're going to do a brain scan, make sure nothing
Right.
spread to his brain. But great news. And
That is great news.
so we have a little bit longer with them.
Okay.
Cool. So thumbs up.
We want to keep Miss Karen's mom
Yep.
and Miss Karen
Yep.
in our prayers. Miss Priscilla says prayers were answered for her. Thank you.
Amen. Thank you, Jesus.
We also need to keep Sarah and Tinley in our prayers. Tinley has kind of sort of an episode over the weekend with her dad. They don't know for certain that that's what it was, but she did space out for a few minutes or whatever. But she's on her mom really bad. Her mom, Sarah, needs some special prayers for patience in
Yeah.
dealing with everything.
Yeah. That's a hard situation on
it
both
is
sides.
financially,
Mhm.
stability, all of the above.
Yeah.
Keep them in her prayers. David, again, he's missing his puppy dog. He lost his puppy dog. It was a week Friday. That's like a child.
It
Puppy dog
absolutely
was
is.
19
No
years
doubt.
old. So want to keep him in your prayers. Of course, Irvin
Yep.
and his family.
Yep.
And then Danny had lost his mom.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do we have anything new? Miss Somebody said something on the prayer request chain.
Miss Carol.
Miss Carol, yes.
Yeah.
Miss Carol at the church family is having a hard time. She was not feeling well, from what I understand.
Right. They're running tests.
Okay. So they're running tests on her. And I think, Landon is on
Landon's out.
Yes, he is out.
Will be joining he will be leaving for boot camp in the next week or two.
Yeah.
Should be very soon.
Yeah. And then Noah has left for boot camp.
Yes, he's already there.
Gracie's boyfriend. He has left for boot camp this last week. So prayers for him. Gracie is in her training for her job. And
I think Landon may actually be going to where
Noah is.
Noah is.
Yes. I think they just a few weeks apart.
Right.
So they will be at the same place. They just going to be a few weeks apart. Of course, prayers for our world, our leadership.
Yep.
And I've been fighting this sinus stuff for over a month now.
Yep.
This week has been the worst.
Yeah, she was on antibiotics for about a week or so, and then
it went away for about 4 or 5 days after the antibiotics, and it came back Sunday with a vengeance.
I get you. I still got a sniffle and some of it, but
hers is so
nowhere
bad,
near like
it's messing with her sinus cavity, and she thought the whole time was a toothache, and it's
right.
Yeah.
Now
the sinus pressure is horrible.
Yeah.
And Priscilla said the child they went to Saudi Arabia for is doing way lot better.
Good.
That is
so that is
awesome.
prayers answered.
Thank you, Jesus.
And we're glad you back, Priscilla.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That's prayers answered as well.
Yeah, for Tammy for sure.
Bail money.
Bail money.
Not just for bail money.
Right.
We love you anyway.
That's right.
Next week, y'all. Well, this week y'all need to look out for an announcement. We're gonna have some special guests on.
Not another special guest.
Yes.
Y'all aren't a special guest.
Well, they're special.
These are really good special guests.
So-
They're going to be real good special guests?
They will be.
Oh, okay.
And y'all just look out for the
Okay,
announcement this week for that. And
they're getting a special meal cooked.
yeah, they will.
Ooh, what we cooking?
Crawfish pie.
Oh, that sounds good.
Mm. Good.
Any other announcements?
I think that's it, huh?
I think that's it. I don't have anything else, I don't think.
Well, all right, y'all. If this conversation meant something to you tonight, hit that like button, share the episode, and keep those names alive by talking about it. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Tell us where you're watching from, and let us know what you think justice should look like in cases like this. Because conversations like this only matter when people keep them going. Like, share, talk about it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe for That's Real SHA, Facebook, Rumble, YouTube, and TikTok.
Yep. And don't forget Instagram.
Oh, and Instagram. And everywhere else you see us, hit it, like it, share it, subscribe, and follow.
Where we at on our website?
Working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We getting there?
We're getting there.
Okay. He's struggling with it.
It's
different than what he's used to.
Oh, the world has changed.
Yeah.
I made websites 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Now it's a completely different creature.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, I don't want it there. I want it here. Get there. We're getting there.
But
we're getting there.
Keep looking.
But keep looking. Keep checking it out. It will be posting hopefully sooner than later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miss Susan says prayers for the world.
Amen.
Please, she's not trying to be politically. Would someone please change presidents? She's from Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
We still love you.
Yeah, we still love you.
Absolutely.
And we will pray for the world.
That's right.
The world needs prayer right now
Always
with everything
pray for
going on.
Always pray for your leadership, because
Yes.
That's right.
leadership.
no matter what side you're on, pray for your leadership, because God will bless your heart and move them in the right direction.
Agreed.
Right.
Yep.
Y'all have a great night.
All right, guys. Until
All right,
next
y'all.
time. Peace
Have a
out.
good night.
Deucers.
Faith, family, and food, the Cajun Trinity. Bless this house and let the good times be. Raise your glass high, shot past that tray. That's real SHA, and we are live today.